Hi guys, welcome to my podcast channel, and my name is Bree, and I decided to call my podcast Breena's Corner, specifically because it's hosted by me. I'm not really sure how I will start with my podcast, so I decided to do this raw recording for my pilot episode. And by the way, I would like to say thank you to those people who actually took their time to respond on my online poll if I should start podcasting again. Kilala niyo na kung sino-sino kayo, and I really appreciate the support, the encouragement for me to do this, since we've got nothing to do as of the moment because of the ECQ. And I hope that you are okay. Please stay safe, stay at home, and that's it. And I decided to start this podcast channel because why not? If you're a stay-at-home mom, you also need a hobby outside of mothering. Also, I've got inspired. Well, actually, I have been continuously listening to people who are doing podcasts on Spotify, and my top favorites are actually Joy Spring, Aaron Ataide. I also listen to this cute couple. They just started doing their podcast last December of 2019, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe around that time, the latter part of 2019. It's Megan Young and Miguel Diaz. Okay, so I just had to stop that recording because my husband just actually went in and saw that I'm recording, and he actually asked me, what am I doing? What's this? Sabi ko, nag-record ako. Tapos sabi niya sa akin, sus, and but he's now here with me. I'm not sure if he wants to join my podcast. Papa, you want to join? Uy. Well, but even if he's like that, he's actually one of the supporters who actually replied yes on my poll on my social media. So, I'm just lucky to have a very supportive husband, who actually spoiled you. Kung ano man yung mga trick mo sa buhay. I'd just like to thank my husband. Thank you, Papa. Kahit naririnig mo lang kasi nandiyan ka lang sa likod ko. He doesn't want to join the conversation for today. He's kind of sleepy right now. So it actually has always been my skill to be so talkative, even though napaka-nonsense yung mga sinasabi ko. And I love hosting. But the last time that I got a chance to do that was last year. But prior to that, it was like 4 or 5 years that I've actually, haven't got a chance to do or to host events. So medyo nakakamiss. Good thing, which actually happened last year, is that I learned about podcasting. Although this is not my first podcast because I tried to launch a couple of episodes last year, but I had to stop due to some personal reasons. Pero ngayon, seryoso na talaga siya. So para may maiba naman sa daily routine or weekly routine ko. Okay, and basically, podcasting is not that popular here in the Philippines, but overseas, sobrang daming nagpo-podcast at nakikinig. So for us Filipinos, I've noticed that we like watching. So most of the time we spend watching videos or movies on YouTube or other platforms na pwede kang manood. But recently, I decided to stick on listening to Spotify listening on different podcasts on Spotify, because it's giving you the freedom to use your imagination based on the topic that's being discussed. So, hindi nare-restrict yung imagination mo. So, kung ano lang yung nakikita mo on screen. Plus, it's like listening to a specific playlist, especially if you're, going to work or if you're driving. You can't really watch while driving or, while on the jeepney. So most of the time, listen to songs. Or, much better if you could listen to a podcast. So, pwede ka pang gumawa ng ibang bagay habang nakikinig. So, if you're at home, you can go ahead and do your chores or do the chores at home. And then, play the podcast as your background music. But that's not music. It's a background discussion that you can play while cooking, cleaning your house, and everything that you need to do. So, if you're going to ask me what's my niche, hindi ko alam. Hindi ko talaga alam. And I don't want to focus on a specific niche because there's a lot of topics that we can talk about. But I've already drafted my first, I think that's 5 to 10 episodes, and I decided to talk about how-tos and tips. So, it's actually career related. So, bakit yun? Feeling ko kasi after ng ECQ, a lot of people will consider shifting careers or, pursue their dream jobs. So I think it's going to be helpful as well as informative. So right now, if you're actually hearing my daughter, she's with me. Say hi! Say hi! And she's with me, she's eating. So while I'm recording, she's joining me. Ganito kami palagi. Para akong may buntot. So whatever I do, she wants to join and she wants to, copy it. Siguro that's the normal, pag may anak ka. So kung nakikita niya yung ginagawa mo, ganun din siya. So, but aside from that, she actually likes eating. She's eating right now. Pahingi, mama? Pahingi si mama. Thank you. Alright. So going back. So since I've mentioned that I've already drafted my episodes, and that's going to be, every week. I'm going to launch my episodes every week. Once a week, basically. And I'm sorry about the chicken. Chicken ba? Rooster. Basta yun yung tandang. Kasi it's still early in the morning while I'm doing this. Thank you. You should just turn on the lights. Thank you so much. Alright, and that being said, I would like to invite everyone to join me as I start my podcasting journey again. And I'm planning to launch my next episode on May 1. Yeah, May 1, Friday. And we'll try to upload new episodes. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to upload new episodes every Friday moving forward. If time will allow me, because of course before I can go ahead and do this recording, I have to make sure that everything is already okay at home. So I'm doing a lot of chores, taking care of the little kid before I can go ahead and do this, because this is just a hobby. This is just supposed to be during your spare time, and that's what I'm doing right now. Also, you can follow my podcast Instagram account to see updates on episode, topic, and guests. So just search Breena's Corner. That's BREENAS, and then corner, no spaces. And by the way, yeah, you've heard it right. Guests. So I'll have guests from time to time. Lalo kung career related. Kasi kailangan natin ng tulong from the experts.
Dad.
Yep. So for our next episodes, kasi nga, like I've told you, I've already drafted it. And the next few episodes will be a series of discussions. And we will be talking about the things you need to know if you want to pursue a career as a flight attendant or cabin crew here in the Philippines and or internationally. So sa mga pangarap maging globetrotter habang kumikita, our next 4 episodes will be for you guys. Alright? Even the manok is agreeing with me. Okay, so I guess that's it. And thank you for the time listening to this pilot episode. Yeah, you. And hoping that you could join me again on our next episode. So take care, because I care. Care Bears. You say bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.